Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl VickkyMama. So today I'm talking about the GKS graduate application, which is open on February 10th. So if you want to know about how to apply, tips for the personal statement, tips for research plan, study plan, stay tuned, call a friend. This is very important. I'm a scholarship recipient, not a GKS, but I've helped a GKS scholar also. So that's why I'm sharing my tips. So stay tuned, subscribe, like, and share. I'm sorry to have left you for a while now, but I'm back now. So let's talk about the GKS scholarship. Before then, there's a little update for this year's GKS scholarship. So if you don't have your degree or transcript before February 28th, 2023, do not bother to apply because that's the new rules. So we have to comply and abide by it if you want to be a GKS scholar 2023. So yeah, unfortunately, but if you do already have it, then proceed to application. Also from 2024-2025, they also brought a new update as well that the language score would count. So it's getting more competitive. And also if you're a GKS scholar before and you want to apply for an higher degree for a scholarship again, you can apply henceforth. That's from 2024. So I think that's the only update. I'll drop the link of where you can find the GKS guide for 2023. So I don't want to bore you with all the details. You can take your time and go through it, or maybe I'll make another video explaining them one by one. But this video is focused on how to fill the application form. So let's begin. And before then, you must be below 40 years for this application. The GKS scholarship is the most prestigious in Korea, so it's like the best scholarship amongst every other scholarship because it has so many benefits to offer, which you're going to be seeing on the screen. Okay, we have two tracks, the embassy track and the university track. Embassy track has 3 rounds, university track has 2 rounds. So the deadlines are different, varies from country to country. So check with the country, and for the university, it varies from university. So check the university you're interested in and the courses, and check the deadline so you don't miss the deadline. I always say this: the university track is less competitive because embassy track has to go through the university after selecting. So imagine they reduce the quota, select from the list of applicants and also submit to the university track. So that's like too many processes of cutting down, of removing like applicants. But university track is just university track right away and to the need, then the final result. So that's why. But you can apply to any of them. The embassy track, you can apply to 3 universities. 2 has to be, at least one of the universities has to be from type B. You're gonna see it in the guidelines, so you know which university is type A and type B. But embassy track, university track is just one university because you have to apply directly to the university you want. And what else? Yeah, university track. And this GKS graduate scholarship is for the master's, PhD, research. So research in teaching or professors. So it's for this set of people, and you have to be under the age of 40 years. That's for masters and PhD. But if it's research and you're from the ODA countries, at least be less than 45 years. Yeah. Make sure the document you're submitting are original. If they catch you there submitting a fake, that will be a serious crime and they will not continue with your application. So many benefits GKS has to offer. They're paying 1 million more, 1 million won as the monthly allowances if you're a master's or PhD, and if you're a researcher, they're paying 1.5 million, and they're going to pay for insurance and so many other benefits. So yeah, why not? And also, this is even a step in getting a job, because when you're looking for a job, they mostly respect the GKS scholar because they are government scholarships. So they're like, wow, you're a recipient from this scholarship. Wow, because you already got that approval, you already got that recommendation. The GKS itself, being a scholar, is a recommendation its own, so that's a bonus. Also, you can only apply for this year's scholarship if your country is on the list. So if it's not on the list, I'm sorry, you cannot apply. Recap again: you need your degree, your transcript, legalized or consular approved, or apostille if you're from the apostille countries. and you need a proof of citizenship or proof of parent relationship. So that could be a birth certificate or any other documents your country provides. And you need your passport, but that's not compulsory now, but it should be in the process if you don't have it already. So you could use another document in place of that. For like example, in Nigeria, we have our NIN, National Identity Number card, so that could suffice. So check with your country which one you can use to substitute the passport temporarily while your passport is in process. People have been asking what are the procedures to get your documents legalized. You get your documents ready, you take it to, you need to get it court approved, like an affidavit. So you get an affidavit, which is quite easy, to just show that the documents are truly yours. Then you take it to Abuja. That's where the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Foreign Affairs are. So you take it to the Ministry of Education and get a stamp on it. Make sure you get the receipt. Take it to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, get a stamp on it, and also get the receipts. Then after everything, that's the process of authentication. Then you take it back to the Korean embassy of your country and get it legalized. Each document, I think it's $4 per document. So that's the whole process. So that's how your document is being legalized and accepted. Make sure these are the photocopies. Do not submit your originals. They don't return the originals. So if you submit the originals, that's goodbye. So photocopies and get it authenticated and legalized. So that's called the accepted certified copy. Your personal statement, you have to follow the guides. Like they gave you some tips, motivation for applying, educational background, and so on. So I would advise in the first paragraph, do not start with my name is blah blah blah, because your name's already in the application form, right? So just dive right in. Maybe I am a graduate, I'm a so graduate from so this and this university, with your GPA there. Then talk about how it all happened, like what led to that big move, big step in becoming a graduate. So you could say growing up, or you grew up, like I'm a techie, so I could say I grew up in a tech family, and I learned how to touch type at a very young age, like 5, 6, when my age mates are busy playing with dolls and toys. My own toy was computer. And coming from a developing country, Nigeria, that's a big deal, because even adults do not even know how to touch type. And I could touch type at 70 words per minute and above. And I was also volunteering as I grew up, in maybe in high school, middle school. I started volunteering in typing centers to help them type the document. I even help university type out their theses during that time, which is a good, which is an achievement. And I wasn't satisfied. I was like, there's something more beyond just typing in computer, just graphic designing. I also did graphic design, which using CorelDRAW. That there was something more than that. That okay, how was Microsoft Word developed? So that intrigued me. Or how was our website, like you click on this button, everything is all functioning, that what is going on? This is beyond just, yeah, the physical idea. There's something behind the scene that is making this thing work. So that got my interest, and I was enrolled into a website course, which I started doing after I finished my high school. So I was enrolled into that, and I learned how to design a website using the HTML, CSS, and I was using Notepad by then. But now there's a lot of GUI that makes things easy, faster. Internet is everywhere now. Back then, internet was not really common, and because of data cost in my country, so you have to like think with your brain. You have to like do trial and error to find a solution. So I really found that interesting and decided I wanted to do this for my undergrads, which led me to study computing. It's my undergrad. See the background journey, like that's like, it's interesting. They're very curious. They're very like, you keep them in, like keep them reading and wanting, yearning for more. That's what your personal statement should be about, not boring or same mundane story that, oh yeah, I graduated from this and this. Everyone graduated from school. Like to be in this level, to be applying for grad school. Everyone graduated, everyone went to primary, secondary school at least. So they need more. They need to see your extracurricular activity, volunteering. They're really obsessed with these things, scholarships all over the world. They want to see what extra mile you went to be a better version, to be a better, to earn a skill, something like that. Or you could say that during holidays, I was taking courses on Coursera. I learned this and that, or I learned a trade, how to use the sewing machine because I was into clothing. I want to have my clothing line. Like, just talk about what makes you tick, what makes you want this, and why do you need the scholarship, right? Yeah, everyone, they already know that everyone probably financially struggling. That's why you need a scholarship, but you have to say it like, okay, maybe a family background or how you paid your undergrad. Maybe you were on scholarship in undergrad, or maybe your family struggled to pay for you in undergrad. You're taking a lot of part-time jobs, which kind of affected your GPA, but not really affected, but at least that almost affected it, and that's why you need the scholarship. You talk about why Korea as well, and why the university you're applying for, and so on, and what you expect to accomplish at the end of everything. Maybe you want to be a software engineer, you want to be an AI expert, and you feel your undergrad degree is not enough. That's why you're pursuing graduate school. They want to see that. They want to see that fire in your eyes, like reading you, like, man, study plan. They just want you to talk about, you could just talk about the duration, like once you step into Korea in September to begin your language study, you're gonna do this for this month. You're gonna learn Korean. You're gonna speak with the locals. You're gonna go on tours to improve your language. You're gonna take courses online. You're gonna go on YouTube. You're gonna take the topic level 1 exam by this period and so on. You just want to see the plan you have to show that okay, you're ready, or you're ready as well. And if you're from a non-English speaking country, you can also take the English test while you're at it as well. So you're gonna talk about your personal study, because you're not gonna learn that in language school. Language school is just for Korean. So you're gonna put that as well. So you just want to say that. So that's easy to write up. Research proposal. This is where people struggled with. I also struggled during my time. But they're giving tips like research topic, research objective, and so on. So just choose a topic. They don't expect you to invent the wheel. You can talk about what people have done before, existing works, and just put in your spice, like even a slight difference, a slight new thing, something new, something very slight that you're adding to it. That's what they want. And you don't have to do the same research you talked about in your application. I did not. I don't think most people do, because things change, plans change, right? So they just want to see that you're ready, that you have your mindset focused on research. So you could choose a topic. Like mine during my time was like and self-driving cars. I was so invested in self-driving cars because currently, so that's my topic, self-driving cars. Like maybe how to just look for something and just relate it with self-driving cars. So for the research objectives, you could just say, for example, I could say to determine the advantages of autonomous vehicle, which is also called self-driving cars, to determine which machine learning algorithm will be used to operate these self-driving cars, and to evaluate the issues and concerns of AI in self-driving cars. Because currently we're using the human intervention cars, like humans have to drive the car. It's not 100% autonomous, but in the future they want to create 100% autonomous vehicle, which is already in play but still undergoing testing by these big tech like Tesla. Google already have their own self-driving cars. Like, what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages? Like, talk about research background and literature review. So go on Google, like Google Scholar, ResearchGate, and look for existing works relating to your topic. Also talk about the methodologies you're going to use, and also have the references. That's the links or site you got some tips and ideas from, or you got some quotes from. Put in the reference. I'm going to show you how to download the GKS application form. So you come here and type the in Korea website, and it brings you here. Everything is changed. come here and click on and change it to English. English is younger. And we click on scholarship, GKS notice, and here it is. Very easy to find. And download all this. You can see the application form, the guidelines, the university information, and the promotion poster. So I already downloaded it, so I don't have to download it again. So this is the guideline for the 2023 application. So go through it carefully. I did not talk about it. You can see the type A, these are the universities, and this for the type B. Check everything, and also you find the countries listed and the quota and so on. And you can find they also have the frequent asked questions, so you can check it. And they have the GPA conversion table where you can check as well. So now let's get into the filling the application. This is the application form. Just fill it up. Tick if you want university track, you just by clicking it ticks, or if you want embassy track, click that and untick this. See? And put the country of citizenship, so the name of the country, put in your surname, first name and middle name, and the name of the school receiving your application, put it there, and check all this if you have it. See? Embassy track, you could choose general if you're an overseas Korean, that's if you grew up abroad but you're Korean by blood. If you're a teaching professional or researcher, take that. University track, do the same. Degree program you're applying for, if it's master's, a doctoral research, do that. And the field of study, take the ones you're applying for. So put a photo of this size, preferably a white background. Family name, given name, this is easy to apply, so just do all this. And your choice, they said you should start from type B for embassy track, then choose the others. University track is the only one university allowed to choose. And if you have a language score, topic or English score, put it. If you don't, leave it blank. It's not compulsory for this year. And high school, put the name, the location, the country, and the year of graduation. Bachelor's, also do the same. Write the name of your thesis, the title, and if you've published any papers, put it that. If you truly have, put it so that would boost your application. And this is for doctoral or research applicants, so fill it as well. For doctoral, you definitely should, or you might not, it depends on the country you graduated from, have a published papers. If you did put it, Korea like to see published papers. Any country like to see that. Then this is where you put your cumulative GPA. I showed you in the guide where the conversion table is. So convert if your country, your school you graduated from does not have it, but you have to get an official document from them showing the conversion, the way they convert, if it's not according to the rules for GKS, or you could do the conversion yourself. And state, you could do the conversion yourself or request from the school you finished from, and do that. Then put the year, the score, the grade you have each year. So if your undergrads is 3 years, like in the UK it's 3 years, you stop at 3. If it's 4, stop at 4. If it's master's, stop at 2 or 1, depends on how many years it took you to graduate. And if you're a previous GKS scholar, put it here and the institution you got the scholarship for. It doesn't have to necessarily be GKS, but any Korean government scholarship, put it there. And if you've previously visited Korea, state the purpose and the visa type. Really easy. And here is stating that the Things you filled in are true, else you take responsibility of any consequences. Personal statements. So these are the instructions, and they want it to be within 3 pages. Single spaced, font types should be Times New Roman, and follow these instructions. And after these instructions, they ask you to delete this. So after filling it, I'll just delete this. Yeah, delete like that. Can delete the table, so delete table. There, see? So fill that up. And study plan to do the same, delete after following the instructions. And research proposal 2. They just want to see your writing skills, writing ability, because as a graduate student, they're expected to write a lot. Research papers, thesis, a lot of writing. So they want to see if you're capable. So that's why they want to just see the proposal. The proposal may not have to be so grand, but just something for them to say, okay, you're ready. And this is your recommendation letter. So you have to fill this part. And they say you can delete this instruction. So it's not compulsory, but you can delete it. After filling, send it to your recommender by email or in person and allow them to fill it up, print it out, and put it in an envelope. Sealed. Do not tamper with it. And this is strictly for researchers, like the letter of invitation from the universities. They have to do that too. And these are just the agreement, like you have to comply with the rules and everything. And you have to be in sound health, mentally, physically. So take if you have or do not have any of this. And that's all. Pretty much easy. The end. So good luck, people. Finally get a fresh pair of eyes to help you review your document before submitting. And also, VickkyMama offers consultation services paid. So reach out to me if you need my services. So see ya.